All right, good morning. So for today, I had to run back into my classroom during this shelter in place quarantine situation. So let's take a look. It's all empty. If any of my students are watching this, I don't think you miss it. I certainly don't miss yelling at you to pay attention. But while I'm here, this is what I wanted to share today is what I have written on the board about learning, right? So I would say learning is not a complicated process, and it's not. Very simple. Learning involves paying attention, asking questions, writing stuff down, and practicing. That's it. It's not complicated. It ain't rockets. Like we build it up to be this thing that we can't touch it. Learning it's so, it's messy and you have to do a lot of interesting things. It's really hard. Well, it might be hard, but it's crazy simple. You just got to pay attention, right? If you're listening to something, pay attention to it. And if you zone out, just ask for a repeat. One of the craziest questions that really important questions to ask is, wait, what? Great question. If you're reading something, make sure that you're reading in that character's voice. If it's a narrator, read it like the narrator has said this. If it's a character, say it in the character's voice, but you got to read in that character's voice. Whatever you're doing when it comes to reading, read in the character's voice. And if you zone out while you're reading, well, don't hurt yourself, just reread. And then if you get stuck with anything, ask a question. Hey, what's this word mean, right? You have Google, you've got dictionaries, you got people. And the important thing is that if you're learning something, right, you come across something that either you heard or you read that was interesting and you probably want to know it, you want to write stuff down. Yes, I talk about psychomotor retention quite frequently, but you got to write things down with your hand on a piece of paper, right? Piece of paper. And then lastly, if it's a skill that you're learning, practice, practice, practice. Build habits, make practice tests, find study partners. But that's learning, right? And you can do this at home during these crazy times. You should have been doing this at school, which, if you're in my classes, chances are you haven't. But it's not a complicated process when we talk about learning. So remember, we want to pay attention. If you zone out, repeat or reread. If you're asking questions, writing stuff down, and practicing. Don't hurt yourself. And you can do all those things even from the comfort of your own home in this distance learning environment, right? So pay attention, ask questions, write stuff down, and practice. And peace.